Yo guys, what is happening? My name is Jake and welcome back to the NRUK Racing League for the NRUK Cup Series. This is race number 3 of Season 4 and today we're here for the Sunoco 400. Today at Kansas, the running of the third race of the season. It's our first 1.5 mile track that we've been to this year and it should be a good one and we're looking forward to today's race. It's 41 laps around this circuit, and without further ado, we're going to talk about some storylines coming into this event. Eli Bright grabbed pole position in that Exalta sponsored Hendrick Motorsports 88. He claims the Asda Pole Award. It'll be his first of the season after the first 3 races that we've seen. And Nathan Stapleton starts to his outside. So the 42's had a lot of pace this year. What can Nathan do today for Chip Ganassi Racing? Behind them, 2 underdogs starting 3rd and 4th. Derek Hamill and Diego Yepes, both with equally impressive qualifying runs. They've done a nice job so far, and here they are up towards the front. Back in the pack here, we see last week's winner, Mathis Wells. He starts 6th. A good run for William Duncan in 13th. And all the way back here in 19th is Alex Fletcher. Got a current points leader as of right now, and done a great job so far in the first 2 races for the Wood brothers. Can he keep up that momentum today? He starts alongside the very similar looking car of Nonaga and Scott. If you're trying to spot them out on the racetrack, Fletcher is in the Menards car with the blue hood. Scott is on the track in the Menards car with the black hood. So make sure just to look for that if you're getting confused with it. And those are some of the storylines coming into today's event. What can Eli Bright do from the pole, and can he claim a win? But he's got many challenges behind him. Daytona 500 winner Colton Yo's there. Jared Kowski currently sits 2nd in points. As we get these engines fired and we get off the grid here for the 3rd time this season. Starting lineups will come across your screen right now. From rows 1 to 20, Carter Friesen does start dead last, and he will not be shown on the graphic as per usual, really. Poor runs really for the Roush Fenway boys. They start towards the rear of the field. Roman Fenway in 28th, Mac Johnson in 35th. So they've got to find this pace somewhere during the race today. Hopefully they'll be able to find it for the benefit of them and their team. And our Exalta track stats then as we come quickly to the green. The race distance today, 41 laps, 61.5 miles. Our first 1.5 miler of the season. Your pole sitter today is Eli Bright. The temperature is a lovely sunny day here in Kansas, and 81 degrees Fahrenheit and 3 mile an hour wind speeds once again. It's a beautiful day to go racing. And once again, the NRUK has returned and is back for another race. Pace cars down pit lane. The 88 and the 42 are going to lead them to green. Here they come to the start-finish line. Green flag in the air. We're racing at Kansas. And the front 2 have just left the field behind them. Eli Bright and Derek Hamill. 1-2 as they cross the line for the first lap here. The guy starting in 3rd on the inside was Joe Rutkowski. He kind of spun the tyres a little and created that gap between him in 3rd and Hamill in 2nd. Now he's under pressure from Colton Yo as they battle for 3rd behind him in the pack. Up at the front, it's Eli Bright and Derek Hamill who have gained quite a nice half a second advantage to start this race off here. Colton Yo accelerating away into 3rd. Good battle for 4th here between the 1 and the 20. Rutkowski and Charbois. Look at William Duncan inside the top 10 here for JTG Dougherty Racing. Good start for him. And his team, he had a good qualifying run where he qualified 13th. Now what can he do in this race? Meanwhile at the front, Derek Hamill here is coming for the lead for Go Fast Racing of all teams. He's had a really underrated season so far. 2 top 10s already, and is he going to follow it up again here? He's done a great job and a surprisingly good effort from this team. The Ford Mustang powered car has done an exceptional job so far. early on in this championship. And talking about another Mustang that's done really well, Colton Yo is up towards the lead here, the 500 winner. Once again, looking to come back out towards the front. Maybe grab a second win early doors here in the season. And he's now up to second as he continues to fight with Eli Bright. Charbrois one's fourth. Rossi rounds out the top 5. Evan Hunter's up to 6th. Then we have William Duncan, a battle for 8th here, I believe. It's Kyle Hunter. And how about your points leader, Alex Fletcher, who's already up towards the lead here. Tim Gary making some good early progress. Both the RCR cars are down there on the inside lane. As Hunter running top 10 right now and doing a good job. Eli Bright has got back past Colton Yo right now, who's now falling back on the high side. But he gets a good run off of 4 there. A good exit from the 14. And can he clear Antonin Charbrois on the inside lane as they cross the start-finish line? Good battle for third here. 2 Stuart Haas cars, 2 Joe Gibbs cars up towards the front here. It's Yo, Charbrois, Hunter and Rossi. Eli Bright's got the task of running down the leader, Derek Hamill, who's led the opening few laps here. Meanwhile, we're going to keep on this battle for third. Anthony Charbrois wrecked out of last race, out of Auto Club. It's not what he wanted to see, and he's needed some improvement, and here he is. He's found it. He's found the pace in that car finally, and runs up towards the front here early on. Currently all single file here. The top 10 running off by RCR's William Bullen and Jake Richardson up into 11th. How about Riley Snare running 12th? Again, another team that really has impressed this season has been the Spire Motorsports guys. And Riley Snare up towards the front. Alex Reynolds as well, as Max Johnson's taking it 3 wide in the middle of the pack. Some other guys falling backwards. Look at Roman Fenway in the Sunny D car moving his way up. Some other guys struggling. How about Nathan Stapleton, who's the outside pole sitter here? I think he's just been stuck on that high line. Has not been able to get down to the preferred inside groove, and has been falling back along with Mathis Wells, Diego Yepes and Jeff Bright. Both Bright and Keegan Thompson, 2 Hendrick Motorsports cars here up towards the front. They're not having a great day so far at all. Meanwhile, for the lead, it's Derek Hamill who has led the opening laps. But Eli Bright has reeled him in once again. They're all kind of bunching up here because Charbrois and Yo are not far behind. The battle for 5th position between Evan Hunter and Max Rossi right now. Rossi, does he look to use the bumper on the 11 early on? I wouldn't recommend it. That'd probably tick off Evan a little bit, but Rossi remains reserved for now. William Duncan having a great run in 7th right now for the JCG Dougherty boys. A team that can potentially be on the rise here with a couple of good finishes. And William looking to improve on a 34th place finish at Auto Club last week. It wasn't the best result for him and his team, but this week they've rebounded well and they're now running inside the top 10. Meanwhile, battle behind them between Tim Gary and Kyle Hunter. William Bullen doing a nice job right now. But the battle for the lead is about to get spicy because they've caught up to the 32 of Derek Hamill. Eli Bright might have a run into turn 1 here, and don't count out the 20 or the 14 just yet. Yo has stolen away 3rd from Charbrois. Now Charbrois will fall back, and the 11 and the 41 can maybe take advantage, but up towards the front, it's Eli Bright, your pole sitter, trying to get past Derek Hamill once again, but the 32 staying strong, as he has so many times already this season. Yo runs 3rd, then Hunter and Rossi still doing a nice job. Charbrois again kind of been stuck in that high groove and hasn't been able to get out of it yet. And hasn't been able to get back down in line on the inside. Now here comes Eli Bright for the lead. And maybe our second lead change of the day here. Is he going to regain the lead that he lost? He won't this time. Hamill stays out front with a strong run. You see there, the front here, the front 7 have a really good breakaway. And especially the front couple, they only go back into the pack that are kind of 5 seconds behind. It's all very close and all very tight for those guys. Bright and Hamill continuing to duke it out with Colton Yo waiting in the wings. Battle for 4th. Here comes Max Rossi and Evan Hunter. They've been battling all day, really, and they've been having a great battle out on track. We'll definitely keep an eye on that one for sure. Charbrois continues to fall back as William Bullen and Jake Richardson work their way through the field as Richardson looks to take it 3 wide. He got some good momentum off the corner there as the 20 car continues to fall back, and now the 22 blocks the 20 there. That was bold from Jake Richardson, and it might not have paid off for him here, as they will have to back out both him and the 20, and that allows William Bullen to gain 7th position. And Hamill has got passed by Eli Bright, and now he is falling back. Eli Bright, your new leader, And he's once again quickly under threat from Colton Yo. Colton is right on the tail of the Hendrick Motorsports car. Evan Hunter has worked his way up to third. Hamill falls back to fourth. And now Colton Yo makes the inside work. Dips down low. And your Daytona 500 champion is back out towards the lead here. Great job from Colton, looking to get another win early on this season, but his lead will not last long. Here comes Eli Bright back at him once again. What a great battle between these two. The front six, all in the blanket. 6 cars under a blanket for the lead at Kansas. But it's Eli Bright who prevails again. Johan Hunter gets stuck on the high side. That allows Derek Hamill back through at second. How about Max Rossi in the 41 as well? Doing a nice job and forcing his way underneath Derek Hamill for second place. William Duncan, what a run inside of the top 5 for JTG Dougherty Racing. He's doing a great job out front right now. See the gap between them, the lead group, and then the 7th place car, Kyle Hunter, right now. It's quite gargantuan, and an even bigger gap to these guys racing in the back of the field here. This is 12th place, Cody Smart right now with Keith Stevens. Roman Fenway finally having a good run so far in the 17. Riley Snare, again, we cannot compliment this guy enough and what he's doing for Spire Motorsports right now. Mac Johnson has found himself up the field. So Roush have found that, race pace that they've been looking for. Spurley Tube back here. Look at Alex Reynolds and JJ Reed doing a nice job as Jeff Bright's working his way through the field. And towards the back of the pack, the 48 and the 18 are struggling. Rutkowski not having a great day right now. Neither is points leader Fletcher, in fact. Fletcher is 36, so it's a long way to go. He's got to make the right adjustments to that car to find himself up at the front. Evans and Rowe have not found the pace so far that they were looking for either. That's kind of a little run through the field as Eli Bright continues to lead, and Hamill and Hunter might duke it out for second place here. Again, the top 6 really are kind of broken away here from the rest of the pack. You feel like it's going to be between them unless we find a caution from somewhere or somehow. And now battle for third here. Here comes Max Rossi with help from teammate Yo and William Duncan in the 37 as well. Duncan, is he going to take it 3 wide? He does. 37, 3 wide to the inside lane. That was a bold move. It slowed them up all massively. And now it could allow another Stuart Haas racing car, Tim Gary, to join this battle for third. But Duncan took it 3 wide. Everyone had to check up to make sure they didn't spin out. And it hurt Evan Hunter the most, who will fall back now many places in the 11 car. An unbelievable move from William Duncan. Meanwhile, back up at the front here. Here we go again. These two have been swapping and changing the lead all day. And Derek Hamill is back out towards the lead. Is he going to pull off an upset win for Go Fast Racing here at Kansas? Eli Bright's his nearest challenger right now. Max Rossi is the one trying to gain on the front 2. And Duncan's holding everyone up for 4th right now. Yo, Hunter and Gary are the drivers behind him. And a breakaway to Charbois and Richardson having a good battle for 8th. Kyle Hunter rounds out the top 10 for now. William Bulin on the cusp of it. Keith Stevens, Cody Smart, Luke Rainey, both the Roush Fenway drivers, and Riley Spurley Tube are in 17th. Is Spurley Tube. Then we have Snare, Bright, and running out top 20 currently is Alex Reynolds. So the underdogs are performing here. They have got some pace. They're just not at the front competing for wins. But this team definitely is. Go Fast Racing. They got a technical alliance, remember, from Stuart Haas Racing at the start of the year. And how well is it paying off for this team? A one-car team, Ford Mustang. They switched to them a couple of years ago, and to gain such a good alliance with one of the top teams in the garage, it's helping them here. They might even go to victory lane right now. But still a long way to go in this race yet. We'll cut to our first commercial break on lap number 24, and we'll rejoin you shortly. It's been a crazy first half to this race. Whew, unbelievable, man. We are returning here then on lap number 27, and Eli Bright has regained the lead once again from Derek Hamill. But now everyone is bunching up behind him. Hamill just retook second from Max Rossi. Tim Garry's up inside the top three for the first time today. William Duncan and Colton Yo still, battling strong up front. And Evan Hunter, Jake Richardson and Kyle Hunter are not far behind. Neither is Shalbar or Bulin, to be fair. So everyone's kind of under a blanket here for the lead at Kansas, but it's been these front two cars that have been battling out all day. Eli Bright and Derek Hamill, they've been the best ones we've seen out on track. But is Tim Garry going to make a late race charge? Remember, last time out, Mathis Wells won at Auto Club, and that took him back to the top of the NRUK all-times win list. And Tim Garry, with a win today, could once again equal that up again. So if Tim wins, he'll have 8 wins across all the NRUK series. That ties with Mathis Wells. So a bit of competition for the most wins, so to speak. And Tim Garry definitely wants to put himself once again at the top of the NRUK all-times wins list. He's got a good opportunity to do it today. We are coming to the closing laps, though, and these 3 cars are under a blanket. Derek Hamill, the underdog in this situation, is back up towards the front once again. And here he goes, towards the inside, into 1 and 2. Derek Hamill has retaken the lead here with 12 to go at Kansas. Eli Bright falls back to second. Him and Tim Garry are going to battle for the second place here. Tim looked on the inside. Eli Bright stayed up high, got a good run for turn, but not as good as a run as that 14 of Colton Yo got. Great run off the turn from Colton. And here he is towards the lead again, but cannot complete the pass for third. Seems like the high side definitely doesn't work in 1 and 2, but in 3 and 4 it does look sort of effective if you can try and run that lane. William Duncan's just on the cusp here at the top 5. Oh God. Goddamn sticky keys. Whew. Right. My bad, guys. My sticky keys just came on because I was switching between all the cars. So, yeah, we're back. So, as we were saying, William Duncan on the cusp of the top 5 with Kyle Hunter running behind him. A great day for Front Row Motorsports once again. This is the key battle that we're seeing right now. Is for second, and whoever wins this one is going to take the battle to Derek Hamill for the win. And we know that car is in the way. Duncan and Yo continue to trade 4th position. Kyle Hunter looking to get up inside the top 5. Is Anthony Shalbar, Rossi and Hunter have fell back into the depths of Jake Richardson and William Bulin. Look at Keith Stevens and Riley Spurley near the top 10 for the first time today. So is Jeff Bright. Cody Smart's fallen back. The Roush boys have worked their way up, and they're not doing too bad of a job right now. 2 underdogs again. Here, Reynolds and Snare doing superb. Keegan Thompson and Mathis Wells fell back early on. Now they're back up towards the front. Rainey kind of in a world of his own, and Rutkowski not doing well. But there's one guy that really isn't doing well is points leader Alex Fletcher. He's had such a good run early this season. However, he's currently running 37th. It's not the day that Fletcher wants. I don't know if he's got damage to that car, if he's maybe got any problems inside it or underneath the hood that are maybe preventing him from doing better in the 21 for the Wood brothers. It's not the day our points leader was wanting, but here we go. This is the battle for the lead as we come to 7 to go, I believe. And Tim Garry has forced the 4 car to the inside lane and is to the lead at Kansas. Eli Bright is desperate to get past Derek Hamill for second and maybe try and grab a win here, but Tim Garry, who started all the way back in P25, has worked his way up through the field in the 4 car for Stuart Haas Racing. And he's out in front as they now have 6 to go at Kansas. Hamill's blocking Bright for second. And Colton Yo's in with a chance now of this second place. Poor old William Duncan's got stuck on the high side. He's going to have to do well to hang on to a top 10 after such a great day but he might not be able to. They have got to catch Tim Garry in the next couple of laps as we now reach the 5 to go sign. Caution comes out now. First driver to make it back will be our winner. But they've got to get to the 4 of Tim Garry. Is it going to be him and Stuart Haas Racing going to victory lane? Is it going to be the underdog story of Derek Hamill winning this race? Is Eli Bright, your pole sitter, going to win? Or is the Daytona 500 champ going to grab his second win of the season? Those are all the storylines coming into these last couple of laps. 4 to go. While they battle for third, it might just be a 2-car race between the 4 and the 32. Kyle Hunter's back in P5. What a great day for Front Row Motorsports. He's done an excellent job. But this battle is going to get dicey. Do they use the bumpers? Is there going to be contact? It's Garry versus Hamill with 3 to go at Kansas. All the cars bunching up behind him. Hamill looks to make the move, going into 1. He looks inside. Tim Garry blocking hard. Hamill trying to use the bumper on the 4 car. Maybe trying to push him harder than he wants to go into turns 3 and 4. Can Hamill complete the pass? He can't. Tim Garry is doing an excellent job of blocking. He can't this time though. And here comes the underdog story. Go Fast Racing and Derek Hamill to the lead at Kansas with 2 to go. But now he's under pressure from the 14 and Colton Yeo. Can the 32 pull away? Or can the 14 or the 88 get there? Everyone's under a blanket here as we come to the final lap. Derek Hamill for backmarker Go Fast Racing. With the alliance from Stuart Haas Racing, they've become a midfield team. They now take the white flag looking for a victory. What can the 14 or Colton Yeo do, if anything? Can he look low going into 3 and 4? Does he use the bumper down the backstretch? But the 14 is right there on the 32. Hamill's got a block for his life and block for the win. But Colton Yeo's there. Hamill gets a better 3 and 4. That might be enough. It is. It's a huge upset in the NRUK as Go Fast Racing go to victory lane. Derek Hamill takes the win in the Sunoco 400. An unbelievable result for such a small team. And it's just incredible. Derek Hamill has won. And oh, what an incredible drive from him. Colton Yeo finished a great runner-up in the end. Eli Bright 4th. Tim Garry 5th. Charbois rounds out the top 5. A great run for Kyle Hunter in 7th. Jeff Bright salvages a top 10. You have to feel for William Duncan, who had a great run all day. He can only get 13th. I think that JCG will probably still consider that a good run. Roman Fenway finally does well this season and gets 18th. He'll kickstart his season, hopefully. Everyone kind of, finished towards the front in the end. Reynolds and Snare, good days in 29th and 30th. Your points leader Fletcher, 34th, and that will not help his chances out at all. What a race! And unbelievably, Go Fast Racing's Derek Hamill has won it. Thank you all so much for watching the NRUK Cup Series. Your support means the world to me. We've had a great year so far, and we'll catch you next time for round number 4. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.